Yo, ladies and gentlemen, this is Saber94. I have one more match to show you guys with the Ludicargo deck. Hope you guys have been enjoying the matches, even though I've been getting my ass kicked using the deck. It was really fun. It's a cool little deck. Just been a bit unlucky using it. All of the matches, most of the matches that I lost, that I showed you guys, is basically it was a very close call. Close, but not enough. Alright, so let's see what we have today here. I'm going to open up with Jirachi. That's very good. Our one-off Jirachi in this deck. And I get to start with it. We'll be able to get some consistent searching going. Good. And I already have a few supporters in hand. I have the water energy, but we need like a Lotad to attach it to. I only have one attacker basically in this deck. And what do you know? We draw the nest ball here. So I'll be able to instantly get this guy and put the water energy on before we search. So my opponent opens up with his Alolan Vulpix, and it has another Alolan Vulpix on the bench there. Is a chick. So let's see. We get another nest ball with Jirachi. That's good. So make that another search, another Lotad coming into play. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use a Volkner and search the third nest ball. Get all of the nest balls activated. Use them. It's basically like I used an elm in a way, searching all my Pokemon. Very nice. And let's get a Slugma there. I need to have one of you around so we can get into my cargo. Alright, so really good. Really strong turn one, if I say so. We managed to search a bunch of Lotats. Slugma, put the water energy on. I've got my Cynthia for next turn. She should net me a good amount of cards. And we should be looking good here. Now, my opponent went ahead and used an actual Professor Elm and searches out these Magikarps. And I thought, looking at the Blastoise corn, that maybe this was going to be like a Blastoise deck trying to power up a Gyarados GX or something. But no, it was just Gyarados from Team Up, a more reliable deck. But, maybe trying to power up a Gyarados GX with things like the Blastoise from Team Up might not be too bad. Might be a little interesting strategy. That guy can do 200, but you need 5 energies on and a stadium. Yeah, so it's going to be a water Ludicargo deck versus the Gyarados deck. Water versus water. We shall see who comes out on top. And Jirachi, not giving me many very good options this time, but I guess we're going to get Ingo and Emmet. Use the supporter anyway. So let's play down the Shrine, play down the Lotad, and should I bench Vulpix or maybe not yet? We don't need to. Didn't really get too much done this turn. We drew a bunch of cards, but not exactly stuff we needed. Getting close though. I should be able to thin my deck even more and get a bunch of Ludicolos at once. And my opponent evolved into all 3 Gyaradoses. I guess one of the things that you can make the deck not as unreliable, like if you risking discarding the Gyaradoses and stuff, is running these Vulpix. Make sure you search all of them, evolve into all of them before you start attacking. So Gyarados already starts attacking, and he KO'd my Jirachi there, and we need to start retaliating. Let me promote Lotad. We get the rare candy here, but I wonder if I'm gonna really need that. Let's use the stretcher as well. Since I'm gonna discard my hand, might as well get another Pokemon on the field. Get the damn Jirachi there, and fill the bench, because you need to have a big bench for Ludicolo to do a lot of damage. So water energy, you know what? No, I'm gonna draw from the bottom of the deck. I don't need an energy. So what do we see? Ludicolo and rare candy. Very good. They were at the bottom. Nice. So this works out. I get exactly what I need. And let's see. I don't have my cargo yet, so we can't do the Ludicargo combo. But Swing Dance, still gonna draw 1 card. Another water energy. We got a lot of these. And Circular Steps, I'm gonna be able to retaliate back, get my first knockout, 170 damage, and Gyarados is KO'd. So for a mass of prizes, another Pokemon. I really just want Ludicolo to be surviving here, otherwise it's going to be a problem. Uh, it's really early in the game, so maybe my opponent won't be able to discard a bunch of water energies with any luck. So Distilled Blast, he's discarding 3, and thank God we just survive with 20 HP. As long as I'm able to make another attack, that's what matters as far as I'm concerned. So let's put another water energy on Lotad and Tate and Liza. Give me some good stuff. We're going to shuffle 4 cards, draw 5. Not the best, but this is what we have to work with. And I get more water energies. Tate and Liza back in my hand and switch. Damn. So Swing Dance. Didn't really draw anything good exactly, just another Lotad. So no evolving this turn. I get my knockout on Gyarados, and now I'm in the lead. So looking kind of good. I'm just glad I managed to survive and KO another guy. KO 2 Gyaradoses with 1 Ludicolo. That's great. So yeah, my plan really is to just run her out of Gyarados. If she can't have those guys, she can't really do much either, and she can only have too many. So 90 damage, Ludicolo gets knocked out, and what should we do? I guess Jirachi should be the logical thing to promote, since I have the switch. Might as well make use of you. So Lotad, let's use the Aqua Patch, search out a water energy, make my dudes ready. So 1 on this Lotad, and let's put 1 on the other Lotad too. So they're ready. One of them is ready. And what do we see with Jirachi? Pretty much jack shit. Damn. I see like the Guzma, Field Blower, Choice Band. None of these cards are useful right now. What should we get? I mean, I guess I'm gonna get the Field Blower. What is even the point, really? Get rid of my Stadium, I guess, so that we don't draw these cards again. And switch. I'm gonna switch into one of the Lotats here, one with 3 energies, and hope that the Tate and Liza rewards me with exactly what I need. If we don't, I guess we're gonna retreat and lose an energy. Hopefully it works out though. And I see Ludicargo, not Ludicolo, so I guess that didn't work out. Indeed. Damn it. My opponent gonna get a free turn here. It's too bad. I was having a good lead here. If we could have kept the momentum going. So what I'm gonna do here is promote Alolan Vulpix, and might as well use Beacon, I guess, and make sure I search the right shit that I need in my hand. Let's get a Lombre and a Ludicolo, and with any luck, I see like a supporter or candy, whatever. I didn't use Ludicargo's effect because since we were gonna search with Beacon, then that would defeat the premise. And my opponent going straight with a Crash Awake. Now I'm not gonna lie, if there's one deck that this supporter does give a lot of merit, is this Gyarados deck, because you can discard those water energies that you're probably gonna have many of them stuck as the game goes on in your hand. You won't need that many, and you can grab exactly what you need. So that's kind of good. I'll admit that Crash Awake, despite being a really meh card as far as I think, in this deck they really just it goes great together with Gyarados. Just like in the games. Crash Awake owns a Gyarados in the gym. Alright, so my opponent gets the easy knockout there on that guy, and smooth over. We are going to put what should I put, like a candy? If we do this, and I put the switch there. Let's put the switch. This kind of makes it like a pointless play. I'm gonna use Stellar Wish and just grab switch, but I'm not gonna grab. There's no way I'm gonna grab the switch. I'm gonna grab Erica's Hospitality. Yeah, that was kind of a confusing move I made there. I probably should have put Erica in the first place, but we revealed her. I guess I was thinking that I need to evolve into Ludicolo and move the Jirachi out of the way, but we couldn't get all the cards at once. Now thankfully it kind of worked out. Uh, Erica here gonna net me a few cards. So draw 4, and luckily I do see the switch and the rare candy. So that was a close one. It worked out, but it could have ended up really badly. So yeah, kind of got lucky there. Yeah, sometimes, with these decks, when you have all these options, Ludicargo, Jirachi, and you use a supporter too, you can do some dumb shit like me. It's not like I've been using this deck all my life. Alright, so the important thing is that we have a Ludicolo out in the field again, and knock out this Gyarados. 160 damage, yeah. I'm gonna need to keep a full bench, because if my opponent isn't playing Pokemon, I won't be able to be getting one-hit knockouts on these Gyarados. We gotta be doing at least 150. So normally I would be happy my opponent doesn't really have anything to respond, but he managed to get that Ditto Prism down, and I know that the use of that Crash Awake is to make sure you get your Rescue Stretchers, get your Gyaradoses and shit, so he's gonna do this shuffle, use the Stretcher, shuffling a bunch of Gyaradoses. He opted not to search one in hand, but I guess it makes sense since he's gonna use Beacon. And plays the Brooklet Heal, gonna make another search, get a Magikarp, and before you know it, he's gonna be able to bring back all of his Gyaradoses and use them again. I have to hurry and beat him before that happens, because I have one Rescue Stretcher as well, but it's not going to work out in the same way that it works out in my opponent, favoring stage 1 Pokemon. So we got to beat him with the Ludicolos we have left, otherwise I'm going to run out of attackers. So let's see here. Use Smooth Over or Ultra Ball first. We got to use Ultra Ball. Let's discard Cynthia and one Ludicargo. I'm not going to need any more of those. Get Ludicolo. So here's the last one, the third one. Evolve into you, and we've got the DC to put on as well. And Cynthia, let's see if I get some good stuff. And we get Slugma again, Lotad, Guzma, and the Field Blower. I'm going to make use of this, get rid of the Brooklet Heal. I don't want you to be searching out any more Magikarps. And Smooth Over, what are we going to put on top? There's nothing really else that I really need, and we don't have much in the deck anyways. So I guess I should search water energy. Doesn't really matter really. So let's just search that and use Swing Dance, draw, and use another Swing Dance, draw again. And I shouldn't have done this. You guys will see soon how that is gonna bite me in the ass, but I won't spoil the surprise for you. So circular steps, and we take care of this Vulpix. So now I only need to knock out 2 Gyarados. Just 2 Gyarados, we gotta knock them out, and I'll be good. So, can we do it? He evolves into another Gyarados, and this is where the problem lies. So he reveals 7 water energies with his Gyarados, so Ludicolo gets completely knocked out in one shot, 240 damage, pretty much max value, the max damage this guy can do before add-ons. So here's what the problem is. The problem is I only have one Ludicolo left. We used the Stretcher, the other guys are in the discard pile. So I'm gonna get this knockout, and we don't have any other strong attacker to beat the Gyarados. If I had one more guy, then what I could have done is just retaliate back, and it would have been a GG. But now, since we since we don't have another attacker, I'm gonna have to do some creative things if I'm gonna win. So circular steps, I gotta take care of this Gyarados while I can. I would hope he doesn't have any more water energy, like he doesn't draw water energy, but in all likelihood he's gonna draw one if he doesn't have one already. and he will be able to take care of Ludicolo. So all I can do now, there's no way I can beat this Gyarados with my weak Pokemon left. So we're gonna have to get somebody stuck, get the Vulpixter stuck, and try and beat it. I'm gonna make use of the Slugma with the uh, retreat prevention it has in its attack. But the problem is that we're gonna deck out before we effectively manage to make that strategy work. So I effectively put Vulpix in the active position, and I am gonna start attacking Vulpix. Hopefully he can retreat it, but with only 2 cards left in the deck, I'm not gonna have enough turns to make the strategy work. It's gonna be impossible. So let's put the DC on Mime. That guy can attack too. And Magma Ring, get that guy stuck. Even though I'm making this plays, I know that it's impossible. I can't win. I'm gonna deck out before I beat this guy. I just can't knock out the Vulpix quick enough. Just doing 10 and 20. I mean, maybe if it had like 40 HP or whatever, then it would have been possible. But with 60, I can't do it. So I'm basically struggling here, struggling to win, but it's just logically impossible. If I didn't use those pointless swing dances the previous turn, when I mentioned this game was going to be mine because he can't retreat even though he has water energy on Vulpix. And all it can do is just use Beacon or just use an attack, but he can't really do anything. Even if he attacks me, he can't knock me out quick enough. And if I retreat on my other attackers, I can finish him off. But we do not have enough cards left in the deck for us to pull that off. I basically have one more, like just 2 moves basically, just 2 moves. That's it. And that's assuming that he can't do anything. So just doing 10 isn't going to do it, so I'm going to try and do 20 with paralysis with Mr. Mime here. So yeah, we get heads, so that's great. But, you know, even if I attack next turn, Vulpix survives with 10 HP. So it's going to be so close to win. Yet we're going to deck out. So draw the last card and can't do anything. Like the only way for me to win is that if I started using Mime in the first place instead of Slugma, and we got 3 straight heads on paralysis. But that would have been a long shot. So just gonna use Cybolt. Whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna lose anyway. I get the second paralysis. So yeah, that's cool. And my opponent, all he has to do is pass, and I deck out here. So such a shame. It's pretty close game, and Ludicolo was gonna win, but we get our ass kicked again. But anyways, it was GG. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this with your friends, and I'll see you guys on the next match. This time, not using Ludicargo. Saber94 was say.